while to work the knots out.
And through the first half, a pretty...
Hey, Kevin, we'll cook.
Give it up for your Heat Racers. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us.
Complete domination. What a game for money. He's got 16 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
We've got Chris Bosh, also Winslow out there, Tony Roten out there with Festus Ezeli, and it's Oliver in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Jackson misses.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really I like the movement and communication there.
The 3 from Bosh. Detroit with the rebound. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them. He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Drummond a screen. Now the dish to Arthur. On the wing, Harris. Just 4 to shoot. The tray. No good for money. The Heat trail by 21. Here's Winslow. There's the pass to Oliver. Here's Roten. And a miss there on the triple.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Drummond the screen.
Move the ball.
Here's Money. He's got 18. The 3. Score the basket. His 8. 8 for 13 from the floor.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Okay, Miami, now coming up the court.
These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Freak number 1.
Well, for him, it was one of the best years he could have behind the three-point line. A dream year behind the arc for this guy. He was the number 1 three-point shooter in the league.
This is the Bosh. No good. And the Pistons now going the other way.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
A 3 ball and another 3 for Detroit.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And stolen by Harris. Pass to Money. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the left wing. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Passes to Oliver. Will it go? Bounces high off the rim and drops. Oliver's got 6.
Assisted by Justice Winslow. That'll be a Pistons timeout.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And some changes here for the Heat. Kaminsky, he's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Money's checked in for Johnson. 29 seconds left to play in the third. There's the pass to Money. Back to Beverly. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. He rifled that one in from distance. And now it's 27 points for Freak. Dang with it. Feeds it to Montiunas. The shot no good.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. On the floor for Detroit, Money, he's in at shooting guard. Arthur out there with Caldwell Pope. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Jackson in at the 1. Here's Money. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Miami shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And it's Dang in the corner. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Money. Off target with his 3. And here is Roten. He dishes it to Bosch. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Money. Back to Jackson. To the middle. Up off the screen. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Both teams will make substitutions. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on him.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
To the wing on the left. Here's Bayless. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Money. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Both free throws good for Money.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guy.
Weber a screen. Stoudemire drawing the double team. Bosch, no one around him. Offline with his 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
That's good.
Jared Bayless, 3-pointer.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Back to Jackson. The Pistons working the ball around now. Passes to Money. Fires the 3. There's the bucket. Good.
Let's go.
Money's got 36.
It's like they forgot that anybody else is on the floor. They're just going at each other right now.
I know it's a team game, but every now and then, guys detour into the one-on-one action that we've got on our hands right now.
Meeks passes to Weber. Stoudemire outside. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Jackson passes to Money. He kicks to Kerr. To the paint. 13 feet away. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Money's got 38 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
His 3-pointers off the mark.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And the shot is good.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Bayless dishes to Bosch. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Here's Money, and another three for Detroit.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Detroit.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Money. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CF.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Yeah, I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Detroit Pistons as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Well, last season was pretty much a lost cause with all the injuries that the Thunder went through. When this team is healthy, however, Kenny, do you feel they should be a top contender in the West?
Oh, when they're healthy, they're one of the best. I mean, the Thunder, with their roster complete, when it's complete and they're healthy, they can contend with anyone. I think they're dominant when their core guys are there. If one or two guys are missing, they play such a vital role that it's difficult for them to sustain any kind of success.
And injuries will be a factor for the
What's up, BJ Sonic? In my career mode.
Great view from across the water, looking at a majestic Motor City skyline.
We know now.
Welcome to the Palace of Auburn Hills. We're in suburban Detroit, the home of the Pistons, where we'll be broadcasting today's game live. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Clark.
Oh, me, but I'm talking to dude in my watch my
thing. Back in Detroit for this game.
He said, "What's that about?"
The season with gusto 4 consecutive wins, no losses, as they battle here in Game 5 of the regular season.
They're starting a homestand here, a short one it is, Kevin, but nonetheless, it's important to get off to a good start.
It is. They'll be looking to get a few wins under their belt here at home before they have to go back out on the road.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Tanner. Russell Westbrook out there with Tony Allen. And it's Durant in at the small forward. That free throw good from Allen.
Maybe you can't stop the game losing. This can't be it, man. This can't be it.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the Pistons with possession here. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Hey,
I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I briefly spoke with Billy Donovan. This is their first matchup of the season.
Hey, to my butt. Got the back on lock. Got the back on lock. I just unlocked lock city badge.
Continue to attack. Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. What approach to use against the opposing D, I guess, in the front of their minds, it sounds like, guys.
And I think it's going to take not just one approach, but several. I mean, they are so good at making adjustments defensively. They'll have to be ready to adjust on the fly as well.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, this is a team that will give you a lot of different looks at the defense.
Oh, my God. God, that's
critically important. In the offense, I mean, 3 or 4, a solid start for this game.
Westbrook against Jackson. And Jackson.
Oh, return.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
That's one of those alley-oops upside your head right there.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Detroit leading by 5. Allen, that's good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Back to Jackson. Arthur sets the pick for Jackson. Money. Offensive rebound. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Thunder trailing by 5.
We got really hurt.
And Westbrook, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Back to Jackson. Here's Money. There's the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Money. He is covered by Cantor. Drummond passes to Money. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Clock at 4. There's the tip. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. 6 points for Freak.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Allen against Jackson. Now the pass to Money. Dishes it to Arthur. Jackson kicks to Drummond. Here's Money. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Money's got 8 points.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Arthur.
Yeah.
The Pistons on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Detroit, Money in its shooting guard. Andre Drummond is out there with Harris. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 slot.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. And that's now 11 points for Freak.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the 3-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Detroit leading by 9. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting To flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He ended up with 44 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And Waiters kicks to Payne. Back to Waiters. From about 16, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pass to Harris. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. Detroit shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they only made 70% of their free throws as a team a season ago. Certainly room for improvement.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Detroit. Jackson comes in for Patrick Beverly, and then for Oklahoma City. Cantor, he's checked in for Olynyk, and Tony Allen subbed in for Richardson. Allen pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Allen's got his second basket of the night. Pistons leading by 9, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Nick Stauskas is checked in for money.
Jabari.
Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Durant's checked in.
I think they're going to hit him in my haircut.
And so that's the end of the first half.
I think they're going to hit him in my haircut. What was that, nigga?
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Tony Allen is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the center position. Now here's Allen. He's guarded close to the left side wing. Cantor dishes to Durant. And the shot falls short this time.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Here's Money. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Thunder trailing by 8. Allen with it. Now guarded by Money. Screened by Ibaka. The wide open look for Durant. Durant with another miss. Detroit's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Drummond a screen. Jackson passes to Arthur. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The shot's good for Money.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Cantor wide open. He shoots. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Passes to Money. Now here's Jackson. Harris outside. And there's the pass to Money. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Allen. It's Durant with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
Javari. We ain't got school today. No, they just call my grandma. They don't call my grandma right now. I'm God.
Well, I let him. I would see Abraham been on apartment, but see his mom. But to get him out of my way, but I can get him back. So I have a hard problem. I don't want to go when I put him right there with you. Because he don't have no kids.
Yeah, they still on the phone with her. Hello? Yeah. It's still on the phone. She might hang up though. They probably call your mama next. I'm finna see grandma, hold up. Yep. But later on though. I'm gonna go post school, I'm going later on. Oh, Jet and my clothes too. Up it too. Hello? Wow. They call your mama yet? And D. They might find out when I go there. They might tell me when I go to school. But I ain't going. They might tell you when I go up there, but I ain't going. I'm just gonna stay right here on the game. Yeah, come on, grandma. Yeah, they been calling. But I don't know, come on, grandma, first come and pet. I want grandma. She know my grandma number by heart. Like, My auntie and his dad friend. They play volleyball together.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
But third game, go to the Detroit Pistons, the team I play for. Man, just you don't have to go to them if you want to. I'm just telling you. Just let you know, boy. Let me stop, bro.